We are live. 5 rounds in the heavyweight DeFi division here in the Cardano ecosystem. We have a project among projects to talk about today. Obymare. It's part of the Big Blimp ecosystem. These guys are coming for number one. It's a big statement. We're going to talk about it. It's exciting. We got the testnet, the Obymare testnet. I'm going to show you how it looks and feels. From the perspective of somebody who has been in the DeFi space since Cardano's beginning, having a lot of experience in the DEXs, the lending and borrowing platforms. Thank you to all of you who voted for us in the last Catalyst proposal. We were fortunately funded. It was a difficult round to get funded in. The game has changed a little bit as far as Catalyst goes, but we're super excited about that. We're about to get moving and shaking on putting out educational content as far as DeFi is concerned in the Cardano ecosystem. And we got a really special project here right now. So I've done the YAM4 videos, right? That's live. That's going on. You're going to see that. There's Obymare, there's Uniboard. These guys are doing something completely different, all right? And they're coming for number one. That's a big statement, like I just mentioned, especially in the Cardano ecosystem, where there's some heavy hitters out there already. What I love about this project, among many things, is that it's just going to drive more adoption, more users, more competition. And they're coming for number one. You know, I look at it like Muhammad Ali, right? When Muhammad Ali was coming, everybody knows who Muhammad Ali is. But nobody knew who Cassius Clay was when he's coming up with this dream of taking over the heavyweight division, right? He didn't look like it. He wasn't poised for that, but he had a desire, he had a mission, he had a dream, and he forged ahead and went through and changed the game, right? With his little rope-a-dope. I think Muhammad Ali has a famous saying that the championships are not won in the arena underneath the lights. They're won in the darkness, in a dark room where nobody's watching, where you're sweating, you got blood, sweat, and tears, your knuckles are cracking against this punching bag because you are putting in the work, you're putting in the time, behind the scenes, in the dark, where nobody's paying attention. And you make it look easy when it comes to the arena, when it comes to being in that arena in front of everyone, in front of the lights. And that's another fascinating change that Obymare is doing. They're actually waiting and launching with their mainnet. Most projects that launch go through a process of like an ISPO. They have some sort of like pre-sale, token sale, they have a public sale, and they're generating funds to kind of work their way through the building of their platform. Obymare, YAM4, they're doing it differently. They're making sure that things are live day one, and it's exciting. So to any CBLP holders, that's the community-backed liquidity position token that's already right now live. You can get that on MinSwap. You're going to be excited to have some of those tokens as it relates to Obymare. So let's get in the game. I got some things to show you. So Big Blimp is their sort of, this is like the umbrella of which all of these projects are coming under. So people ask me like, well, it's Obymare, Uniboard, YAM4, Big Blimp. Like, what's going on? We're going to make it real simple for you to understand, so that you can take advantage of some incredible opportunities right before they're even here, and be a part of surrounding yourself next to someone like Cassius Clay before he's out on the scene, right? Before he becomes this Muhammad Ali, right? Because he had people around him that believed in him, right? Some of his close family, some of his friends, they were there. And so you could be here too. So let's switch over to my computer here. Look at this. Okay. So here we go. Look at that. So we are not hesitant to declare our goal. We're aiming for number one in the respective product category for each Blimp initiative in the Cardano DeFi ecosystem. They're coming for number one in lending and borrowing. They're coming for number one in collateral debt positions, CDP, and number one as far as aggregators. Okay, so this article here is the Blimp plan. This was put out November 9th. I'm not going to go through. I just want to show you this. Some of you like to just read or understand where these links are. You could just check Obymare and Medium, Big Blimp and Medium. Introduction, how we win, conclusion. Okay, the Cardano DeFi ecosystem stands as the precipice of unprecedented growth and adoption. As the broader cryptocurrency markets gains mainstream traction, Big Blimp is proud to announce something completely different, where they have strategically planned this ecosystem, this DeFi ecosystem, designed with three carefully crafted initiatives. Obymare, which we're going to be going over today, a governance-free stablecoin system. Inspired by, you might be aware of Liquidity. This is a project on Ethereum that is battle-tested model. Okay, so they have come up with something really interesting. As Cardano right now, I just did a video with my wife Nadia, where Cardano is going on chain, and that's incredible. Like a layer one going on chain, it's remarkable. There are ways though for these DeFi layer twos to have a lot of the actions be governance free, wherever the parameters are set. And this is like a protocol. A protocol meaning this thing is just in perpetuity. It's moving. It's going forward. Second part of the trifecta here is the YAM4 Classic and peer-to-peer, and then Uniboard, which is this beautiful financial portal that bridges traditional finance with DeFi opportunities. It's very exciting. So what's Big Blimp? You can go to bigblimp.com, bigblimp.com, and here is their website. Right off the bat, I'm very excited it's just a very simple website. I'm just going to show you here. Their partners, okay, Moneta, USDM, this is a stablecoin. Giro Wallet, that's nice. I like the Giro guys. Been following Giro Wallet for a long time. Cardano, right? Girolamo was his first name. So Cardano, there's a little bit of information for you. Cardano was his last name. So Giro Wallet is named after Cardano's first name. OrcFax, guys are great. Did an interview with Peter. Love them. They're in their second phase of their testnet. Incredible project. It's an Oracle solution. I think this Oracle solution is going to outperform all the Oracles out there. Okay. Taking advantage of Cardano's technology. Intersect, which is the governance body of Cardano, one of the governance bodies. There's also Pragma, formed out of the Cardano Foundation. Fluid tokens, okay. Fluid tokens. And the recent announcement with the integration with ADA handle, among many others, okay. Just to show you real quick, this was a couple days ago, maybe like this. So it's January 16th right now as we're live. This is January 5th, ADA handle integration. You can check that out. I love these little Medium articles because they tell you right away, 2-minute read. Okay, I have 2 minutes. I have 2 minutes of time to understand what's going on here as far as an opportunity is concerned. So yeah, you can check out this as YAM4 is just growing. Okay, YAM4 is growing. Okay, so that's Big Blimp, right? About their kind of a little bit of a mission statement, the products. And so here we are, right? YAM4. Like we said, it's already going live. It's lending and borrowing. There's already 1 million plus locked up. TVL, which is fantastic. It's on the Cardano chain. It already released. Did a video about that in real time. You can take advantage as far as your assets are concerned through the big swing cycles of bull and bear markets by leveraging lending and borrowing platforms. And I'm going to be doing more to release content on that as far as what you should be aware of, risks involved, things such as that nature. What I love about YAM4 is there are no liquidations. And margin calls, and it's exciting because it does the whole lending and borrowing thing much differently than what you'd see on liquid finance, which is a fantastic product. Also, resources. Okay, here you go. I always join the Discord. It's where you get all the information. Shout out to Diego. He's kicking butt. Actually met Diego at Rare Evo in Las Vegas and learned a lot more about the project, belly to belly. And so it's also exciting to not only see projects like this on paper, reading the white papers, doing your own fundamentals, but it's another whole feeling when you actually see and meet people. And so, yeah, shout out to you, Diego, and the team. We'll see you guys at Rare Evo, hopefully soon. And that's it. So the products, we're back to products, YAM4. And here we are with Obymare. Okay, it's a stablecoin solution. We're going to look at it, the testnet in a second, the testnet link. Built for Cardano, meticulously designed for the blockchain's unique EUTXO model. UTXO stands for unspent transaction output, and that is what Bitcoin presented to humanity. The reason that you see Bitcoin everywhere right now, the reason it's number one and it's the largest cryptocurrency, it's what everybody's talking about, is because of this UTXO technology that humanity has been trying to figure out for a very long time, how we can create a system where we can transact together in a trustless way, without adversarial attacks. And then I don't think many people know that Ethereum, the most second popular cryptocurrency, did away with that, went just in the opposite direction of UTXO, and has formed this entire network effect under an account-based model. Okay. Why? Because it's extremely difficult to create applications on the UTXO model. So, Bitcoin is never really going to showcase smart contracts. And that's what Ethereum really presented to the world, this theory of smart contracts. So what makes Cardano so special is that they went in the direction of what Bitcoin started and figured out through scientific peer review, peer-to-peer process, which is extremely difficult. Like, only aerospace goes into that level of meticulous operation and planning and building and growth. It's a very slow process. And they have, the E stands for extended. So extended UTXO model, which allows Cardano's blockchain to have layer 2s come on smart contracts, build on their layer 1, and all those layer 2s get to enjoy the same protection of that UTXO, right? So Bitcoin is the most secure blockchain out there, right? Like Ethereum, not to get on a side tangent, but we are talking about financial products here that like involve your money and involve your finances. And I take that very seriously. That's why I stood on the sidelines during the early days when your only choices for DeFi were Ethereum. The account-based model, the layer 2, lives outside of that layer 1. So it's not protected the same way as the layer 1. And so the global state is much different. And I knew Cardano was going to be here, and I knew what it was going to be doing because I read the papers and I understood the roadmap and what was going on. Just like for a time like this, when these products, like I'm showing you right now, Obymare, are finally coming, okay, and building on top of this UTXO model. And so for those reasons, I really am excited, because I think more and more every day people are catching on to what Cardano is doing, and it's only getting more and more attractive to people. The more you get into it and they understand it, the more attractive it is. And so this is their stablecoin model. Again, all of these, YAM4, Uniboard, Obymare, all these three siphon and work in a cyclical manner with each other, creating a tremendous value for the users, not just value for you as a user, but also the way that it works. So like when we get into Uniboard, I'll show you, it's actually free to use. It's like an ad system, which is exciting because that doesn't happen in the space that much. So, right, it's in development. It's coming in the first half of 2025. It's coming soon. It's happening right now. So it's good thing to realize. And then Uniboard will get into this aggregator. It's also set to launch in the first half of 2025. It's in development. So what is Obymare? Here's the testnet. Okay, here's the testnet. And we're going to connect our wallet. Okay, it's got a little wallet connection here. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe you can. I kind of have the... I'll set it up here. But we're going to look at it. Okay, what is Obymare? Here's another big blimp. Is a 5-minute read. We're not going to read it all in its entirety. Following our announcements of YAM4 peer-to-peer and Uniboard, they're presenting Obymare in this. Like we just read, it draws from liquidity, a battle-tested, trusted, and major stablecoin protocol in Ethereum. It introduces crucial optimizations for Cardano's UTXO accounting model, where liquidity proved the concept on Ethereum. Obymare elevates it through Cardano's unique architecture. So it's going to be great. And liquidity has the parameters, the protocol parameters set at deployment so that the system runs autonomously without the risk associated with governance, manipulation, or human intervention. And so more and more big enterprise is going to be fixed in this manner so that you take the human error out of things. And, Obymare is going to be the premier, right? They're like the Muhammad Ali coming up, right? I mean, do you remember who some of the other champions in the heavyweight division or any of the divisions back in those times? I'll bet you the majority of people don't know who these other people were. You know who Muhammad Ali is, though, right? You know who Mike Tyson is, but you didn't know him when he was 18 and really no name. And you probably don't know some of the other heavyweights out there, right? So we'll see. I have a lot of hope and excitement filled in my heart with the big blimp ecosystem, with what they have going on. Okay, and at the heart of Obymare lies OBUSD, which is its stablecoin. So they're kind of bringing another stablecoin to the Cardano ecosystem. That's great. There has been slow development in the stablecoin ecosystem, and it's just a matter of time before you got a whole vibrant ecosystem of stablecoins. I mean, right now you have IUSD, you have JED, you have USDM. I think USDA is coming out, and Zen from Emergo. So OBUSD is coming. Circle will probably come. Tether will probably, like all the main ones will probably come also. Okay, so it's just great. It's not just a partnership. What Obymare is doing, it's an enhancement that enables YAM4 to introduce groundbreaking features like insured pools and many more. So it's really exciting, and it's already been audited by TX Pipes. So that's huge, right? It's not like it's, all of this work behind the scenes is already happening, such that when we get this product, it is ready to go. Okay. Another interesting thing, reason for this video is that we're especially excited to announce that OB3. Okay, so backing up. I just want to see OB3. This is their token. Okay, so OB3, the protocol's core utility token. So it's going to be another token. So OBUSD is a stable token, and OB3 here is a utility token, just like CBLP is a utility token. What's interesting is that this token, and you're going to see it's going to be a very generous amount, will be airdropped to all existing CBLP holders. In a move that underscores our commitment to the community, a significant 10% of the entire circulating supply will be distributed to current CBLP holders. Right? CBLP. You can check them out on MintSwap and just look at what's going on with CBLP and whether or not you're interested in this kind of a thing. If you have any CBLP tokens at the time of this release in the snapshot, you will get these OB3 utility tokens also. So this airdrop will occur approximately 1 week after the token sale and mainnet launch. And yes, okay. So the synergy among these 3 products are going to create a very powerful ecosystem that benefits all the participants. Okay. And so, simply put, Obymare provides stable value, Uniboard delivers users, and Yam4 generates yields. And together they are a sustainable ecosystem. Let's see what they have going on as far as the Happy New Year's update before we get into that testnet and wrap this video up. I'm just kind of flashing these Medium articles to you so that if you are interested in your own time, you can give them a read. It's a little bit of a longer one, 6 minutes, right? 6 minutes. Do it at your lunch or whatever. And so what's going on? What's happening with Yam4, Obymare, Uniboard? Uniboard is doing good. Okay. What I love about this Uniboard, which is an aggregator, it's going to be like the central hub to go to with your account, with your wallet, to connect your wallet, such that you can then see what's going on with your positions at Yam4 and what have you. You'll see more when we get into that Obymare. But I like this is something unique, and I haven't seen this, and I've been waiting to see something like this for a long time. And it's Uniboard's key market advantage, right? So you talk about market advantage, like what was Muhammad Ali's market advantage? You know, the rope-a-dope was his kind of a thing, right? Nobody was doing that. And so to come, like you think of, like I think of the champions. I did MMA in my life and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I think of Conor McGregor, or some of these Chuck Liddell from back in the day, or Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali. What do? They needed to have something different. Okay. Like the Eagles right now, they're doing really good. They got the tush push where they like line up, and then they just, no matter what, on 4th down, they can always like gain that extra yard because it's different. It's an advantage. If a project isn't looking on how to carve out an advantage, then you're just like everybody else, right? So it's going to be difficult to gain network effect. What I love about Big Blimp's ecosystem and everything that they're doing is it's completely different. They're forging their own way. They're literally building things from scratch. The way that Yam4 is put together is completely different than what you see with all of the other borrowing and lending platforms that exist in all of crypto. Okay, check out that video or search Yam4 and the videos that I have that kind of showcase why that's so different. But this key market advantage in its expansion into the aggregator field is its free upfront nature. So it's requiring no fees for provided services. It's like, what? It's like, what's the catch? So instead, it aims to bring indirect value to the Big Blimp ecosystem. So they're constantly forging ahead with this main vein of importance, which is how can they drive value to the Big Blimp ecosystem and the holders and the users and the participators by utilizing Yam4 Obymare services on the back end. For example, in the planned yield aggregation, value is generated through 2 primary sources. Yam4 generates yield through interest from borrowing fees, while Obymare creates value through OBUSD token minting fees. For DEX aggregation services, users can access all exchanges for free by holding a specified amount of CBLP or OB3 tokens in their wallet. Alternatively, users who don't hold the required tokens can participate through an ad-based system, viewing a simple advertisement after completing a certain number of swaps. This ad-based aggregation system would be unique among existing solutions on Cardano. So that's kind of cool, right? So if you have some CBLP or OB3 in your wallet, you get to just go ahead and swap and use this aggregator for free with no fees, right? That's really interesting. Now I see this. So for instance, when you're swapping on MinSwap, if you have a certain amount of, and it's like tiered, right? If you have like this amount, larger amounts, then your fee is like cut in half. So it's like instead of paying an ADA per transaction or per swap, you're paying like 0.5. I see it on JPEG Store too, right? The NFT marketplace, one of the leading NFT marketplaces on Cardano. If you have some of their token, the JPG token, you're going to get rebates. So if you're buying and selling NFTs, then you kind of collect these rebates in the form of ADA, and then you can like every so often go ahead and send that ADA back to your wallet. And so it's an incentive, but this is really interesting. So I love that because I'm sure that the ad-based system is going to generate some revenue for the protocol itself, and also provide a way for people to advertise, right? So I see a lot of fun stuff with tap tools as far as their advertising and stuff is going. It's happening. Like Cardano is coming like a full freight train ahead in this bull market. I think that February is going to be an incredible month. I think the first half of the year is going to be wonderful, even more so. Okay. So look at these additional services such as insurance, cross-chain swaps, lending, borrowing, index aggregation will follow similar indirect value generation methods to enhance the system. Okay, so you can just join their Discord. You can check it out right here. Right, they've been building since early 2024, so really have a lot of time already building this, testing it. And okay, we're going to get into the testnet. And so I did not, this is my test computer. So I did not connect my wallet because I wanted to show you that process. Yeah, I had to sort of scrunch it in a little bit, just because, let me see if I can actually, let me see if I could like move that out or like, yeah, maybe I can like, maybe I'll do that. See if it's like, yeah, okay. I don't know if that made it any better. Let me see how it looks. Yes, okay. So we're doing it, right? It's we're in the testnet. And so this is what it looks like fully. So you're at home, positions, and you're going to need to connect your wallet, okay? So you want to do anything here, you're going to need to like connect your wallet, and that's what we're going to do. Just wanted to kind of show you that sometimes you get in here, you don't know, you're just like, oh yeah, I got to connect your wallet. Didn't see that button down there. So when I hit this, you can connect Eternal, Giro, Lace, Nami. And so we're going to connect our trusty little Lace wallet. We're going to authorize it. You can always just check it out, see what you're doing there. I'm going to authorize that. We are going to, we hit always, but you can go in there and delist sites. And so boom, there I am. Welcome. I don't know if you noticed, but once you do that, you get this feature here. So you can actually click to have the dark or light mode. Before you connect your wallet, that wasn't up there. So you can click that light or dark mode. And we can now kind of review and preview the testnet. Okay, so that's the light mode there. And we'll turn that back to the dark. So look, this just gives you a look. You can view, you can create a new position. Okay, and you can actually like tinker around and mess with some of this and side of the protocol. I'm not going to do any super actions right here in the video. I'm just kind of showing you this right now, and it just gives you this look and feel of exactly how this is going to look like, and it looks extremely clean. So the loan ID number, debt owed, collateral, right? The collateral to the debt, your net margins, collateral ratios, liquidation prices. And if you go back to home, you see there are positions. So what are the positions? You can create and manage your loan positions on Obymare, providing full control over your borrowing activity. Okay, analytics, access comprehensive protocol insights and real-time data analytics to evaluate Obymare's core parameters and metrics. So liquidate, so you can earn profit here in an interesting way. This is exciting to me by paying off under collateralized positions, CDPs, and claiming their surplus collateral when they fall below the minimum collateral ratio. So you click that, go into liquidate, and excuse me, here you are. Oh, okay. So this is you can kind of slide it over. So the loan ID, the repayment amount. So this is 942,000 OBUSD. This is a big position. The collateral to collect is 761,000 ADA net profit delta. So you could take part in liquidating some of. I don't know if it's like partial liquidation. I'm sure that you could do partial liquidations on that. It's kind of like eat back at the loan, and then it shows you ones that are nearing liquidation and so on and so forth. So it's exciting. Let me change the view around so you can like, yeah, it's cool. You can like uncheck stuff if you want over here to the side. It's really cool. I mean, it's just like super cool, you know, and I'm sure that a lot of this will continue to be enhanced over time, but the way it looks in the beginning is so incredible. I mean, God, I'm having such a difficult time with apps like Genius Yield. It's just so tough. The user interface. So I really do appreciate that they are taking time to really build this. The look and feel of it is going to be incredible. Redeem. This is nice. We quickly just went through that. Let me show you what Redeem says. So you can exchange one OBSD for $1 worth of ADA at any time, ensuring stable value and liquidity. It's exciting. You know, you can mint the OBUSD. You can handle that the way that you feel strategic about, and you know, come back with after your strategy has gone hopefully the way you'd want it. You can come back and redeem that OBUSD worth of ADA at any time. Resources, so they have a comprehensive hub. Let's check that. They got the Obymare Academy. That's coming soon. Learn everything from the basics to advanced strategies through our easy to follow tutorials, practice examples. That's coming out. That'll be nice and exciting. So we liquidate. We're back at yield. I think that takes you to Uniboard, which is coming soon. You're in the early stages. All right. You know, you heard this guy just going crazy in the gym, and you're like, who is this prospect? And you start having a conversation with him and you get to know him. His name is Cassius Clay. And you're like, yo, what's up, man? Never heard anybody named Cassius Clay before. And you sense something special about him. You know, you sense something special. And you dig in a little bit. This is that kind of project for me. And the Obymare Big Blimp ecosystem. Okay. And so this is really clean. I love the cleanliness. You got your ADA handle up there. Your wallet is connected. You can disconnect the wallet at any time. You can toggle the theme. Oh, that's nice. Just disconnect it, whenever you want. Okay. Click Obymare Testnet. It takes you to their articles. So their articles and all their written stuff is very easy to see. It'll be exciting. With these DeFi courses that we're creating, it's going to be much more professional production, where we're going to really, really take our time and walk users through DeFi. I mean, even a lot of developers out there don't understand the value or the process of DeFi. And so we're going to really be taking it slow from the very beginning and moving potential users or inquirers through the process of DeFi and the strategies. And definitely I would love to include the Big Blimp umbrella of products, as it is just such a departure from everything that we are so familiar with in the DeFi space. And what's cool about Cardano is that you can take a lot of these features and very useful applications and bring them together in one application with the UTXO model. Whereas like in the Ethereum ecosystem, it's not the case, right? And the global state's different and the fees are different. And I feel like with Cardano's scaling solutions coming soon with their Hydra and partner chains. I think that the transactions are going to be faster. They're going to set the bar high as far as transactions and finality, deterministic pricing. This is all really exciting when we're in the game, right? So we know who the heavyweights are now. We know that Ethereum's got the space, right? But does that mean nobody can come and topple the heavyweights, right? Right. That's where we're at, and that's where my whole theory is, and it has been for quite some time. So it's exciting, right? Simple. You connect that wallet, get on, mess around, click through the links, check it out. Big Blimp beta handle. These are all links to. It's just going to go to the Medium. These are all links to those articles, and it's just super simple and clean. It's exciting to see that Obymare's really approaching its live mainnet, and so I'll be excited with my CBLP position to see what it feels like to get these OB3 tokens, right? And my experience is that when you participate in some of these projects early on, it ends up being valuable with things like that. And right now, it's like fire sale on some of these tokens. Okay, but we are at the foothills of a bull market, and February is normally a really good month. I was checking my technicals over the past years in bull cycles, and February is normally a really good month. There's a new administration coming in, so we'll see what happens on the world stage, but maybe there will be some healthy, clear lines of regulation that will bring more adoption and have people pull more triggers for this. So I'll leave you with that today. This is just a live video. I'm putting it out there right on the spot. I'm very excited about the year here. I'm excited about Cardano's DeFi ecosystem, and I'm excited about Big Blimp's umbrella of products. So I hope that you found this video and that you will just give it some time. Just give it a moment to look into what we have going on here. I was talking with a guy, one of my great friends now is becoming one of my great friends. He's a traditional investor in traditional stocks, and but has a developer side of himself, works for a financial company, but like has a developer side. So we're like working on things like as far as like a stake pool or how we can create some sort of hedge fund within cryptocurrency and things like that. And it's been exciting, watching people go through the process of really discovering Cardano and discovering the fundamental value, the value. If you think of Benjamin Graham and Warren Buffett, right? They were value investors. They took investing serious in a way that others didn't at the time and focused on value, right? As far as separately from just some sort of like FUD or FOMO or jumping on the next moonshot. If you focused on value, one of Warren Buffett's investments it was like over 12 years to mature. I'm saying this is going to be 12 years, but look at them now, right? These projects here have a lot of value to the cryptocurrency space overall, but just I think in the end, in the next 5 to 10 years, you're not going to care what blockchain these are built on. You're just going to use what works the best and what's the most robust and reliable, has the greatest ecosystem and fluidity and low pricing and incentive. And I think that Cardano's ecosystem has that, and projects like this are the premier projects within that EUTXO ecosystem of giants. So until then, until the next video, we're excited to see you soon. We're minting actually my wife went to, so I'll leave you with this wonderful announcement, because tomorrow we're partnering with the book.io team, the stuff.io team. They're incredible monsters in the game right now, taking NFT technology to a whole new level, literally taking an NFT and chopping it up into all these different shards. It's so incredible what they're doing, such that you can NFT a book, but then every single individual page is is its own little mini NFT. It's just absolutely crazy. I just like want to go off on a tangent about the Stuff.io team. But when my wife went to Argentina to participate in the Constitutional Convention as a constitutional signer, representing the Northeast here, we're from Philadelphia, she, interviewed 60 of the delegates from all over the world, and then put together this constitutional commemorative and partnered with the book team. We're going to mint this tomorrow. So you can go to stuff.io. Once this video goes live, I'll post a link in the description, but you can go to stuff.io. It's happening tomorrow at, I think it's 4 p.m. Chicago time. So we live in the East Coast here, so I think it's 5 p.m. EST. You can take part in minting one of these constitutional commemorative DEAs, these decentralized encrypted assets, like an NFT. What you're going to get is a 43-minute video where it literally brings you to the experience of what it was like to be down there. Nadia did such a fantastic job. You're going to hear everyone's voice from Africa, all over the place, Vietnam, Argentina, in many different languages. You're going to hear all these people, why they found Cardano, how they care about this ecosystem, what's important to them. You're going to see Charles in that video, and the mint is tomorrow. There's only 1,000 of them that we have, so it's a collectible. But you're going to get this 43-minute video, and then there will be a month of time, roughly, where people are sort of trading and getting on the secondary market. And then at that month, there's going to be a snapshot, stuff.io. They're going to take a snapshot, and anybody holding that Cardano Constitutional Commemorative that you minted is going to get an official copy, another NFT of the Constitution. So that's really amazing. And it's only 12 ADA per mint. I think there's a limit of 5 for the first hour and then unlimited after that, but there's only 1,000. And I know there's a lot of people interested in them. So get on the stuff.io platform, get into it. The more you get into it, the more you get into the Cardano ecosystem, the more you realize there's purpose here, there's opportunity, there is so much happening that is literally changing the world for the good. And so I'm so happy to be in this ecosystem and just be able to present this material to you all. Can't wait to give you the DeFi courses. I hope that I could do some stuff here with the team, because I'm not affiliated or partnered with the Big Blimp team officially or anything like that. Just friends to friends. Everybody's helping out. And so we're excited about that. I'm excited about the Big Blimp guys. You can just tell I'm excited. All right. In a world that sometimes it's difficult to be excited in. So cheers, and we will see you in the next video. And I can't wait. See you guys all soon. Thanks for watching.